Hello guys and welcome back to Cricket Sons and another episode here on Perfect Tower 2. So, last time we left off, I was idling after doing the next town or military tier. So we got to military tier 2 and 3 says it needs, well, a pricey amount of upgrades. Then I thought, oh, I'll just go and idle and then do a couple runs, get a bunch of blocks. I got 2 billion, bought some of this, and then came over here, upgraded this, and this wave streaming is going to be done in 2 hours minus that, so like 2 hours exactly about. So, well, I've been pretty much just upgrading a couple of these. I did put on Magma Foundation because I went and did a run on the first area and got Fire Attack. So, we're pretty much good. I upgraded Earth Attack. I thought I upgraded Fire Attack. But Fire Attack, which does 12,000, Magma Foundation multiplies it by 50 or 40, which is an insane amount of damage. I should be able to just beat High Mountain now. Now, as you see, the idle production is like 600,000, so I do make quite a lot. But we'll go into High Mountains. I'll turn the music and stuff back on because I had it off for a bit. Because while I'm idling, I don't like the music going all the whole time. 2.4 million HP, that's a lot. Now, as you see, I could actually use my XP on something because I didn't fully upgrade this, so that's a 1-up, I guess. Something I can keep going. 120,000 damage times 40 is quite a lot. That's like that's almost 5 million damage, which is pretty good. And that's level 1. Like that's tier 1. This is tier 3, and it's just basic attack, so it just has damage. Also, yeah, if you're wondering where the gems went, I don't know. I didn't spend them. I just kind of don't have them anymore. So, I don't know. I was going to buy a worker with them. I went to the worker tab and nope, you don't have money anymore, or you don't have gems anymore. So, that sucks. And if you don't know, I'm naming the workers after every single person that subscribes and comments. So if I find your comment, I go into workers and I'll name you. This is the first one that we have. So I had over 300. That's how you get speed. You have to. Where do you get all these gems from? And I was like, last episode I was like, oh, I think there's only 5 tiers. No, I remember. There's 15 tiers in total. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, no, I don't want to exit. So, yeah, there's an arrow up here. I'm assuming once you get to tier 5 or like 4 or something, you can go next here and see what the new tiers are. And I realized, tier 1, it gave us workers, better buildings, and modules. You needed this to progress. And you need all these to progress, but I only got modules and buildings. I get new software and beacons. What are beacons? No idea. But besides the new software and beacons, you don't get like anything new. You get higher level modules to tier 4. I'm assuming this is tier 5 modules and that's tier 6 modules. And you can just keep going, right? Over here, this guy says regions unlocked. He says new software. So workers are the white cubes. The brown cubes are the building stuff, and the modules are for modules. So tier 3, better buildings. Tier 4, better buildings, new software. Tier 5, something, better software probably, and better software again probably. So it seems like tiering up just gives you the same stuff over and over, so like it just gives you better level stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but whatever. Also, factory, this is the one I was talking about. I'm grabbing this. That'll save so much time. Because I was like, oh, wouldn't it be good if there was stuff? I looked at it, and yep, there it is, autofill. I was making these last time, but it was taking forever. I screwed around in here. I didn't really make anything. I just kept buying a couple things here. Oh, wait, no, that was last episode. Never mind. I haven't done anything in here since last episode. But I did read up on a bunch of the abilities to learn them again. This is very important to have. I got tier this, but it didn't even give me any new producers. I looked at it, and... where is it? Right here. See, you still have the exact same producers. It gave me these. Statue of Kubos, Museum, Shipyard, Trading Post, Arcade. I don't have Power Plant, Arcade, Trading Post, Shipyard, Museum, or Statue of Kubos. Look at this stuff. Like, what is a deep-fried block doing? Silver pipes? Silver blocks? And, like, gold wires or cables or something? This stuff is crazy. But I was looking into this, and, yeah, you can just autofill, get it, everything in. I do have tier 3 machines now, though. And I also have this to collect. Now, I still don't know what the ore does, so I'm probably not going to do anything with it until I learn what it does. But, I mean, it's useful, I guess, I think. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But, if you look down here, I have Power Plant to get, which I'm going to get. I can get Arcade, Trading Post, Museum. So, I'm assuming this is Shipyard and this is Statue of Kubos, right? Because that's what it said in the thing on the list of stuff. So that's what these are. So these weren't there. But if you look inside of headquarters, beacons. Construction firm. Unlock the last construction firm tier, which grants access to beacons. Are these beacons? Or are they other towers? Or is this a beacon or something? Speculation, but maybe. Factory also costs a lot to upgrade. Construction firm costs even more. I do need this, though. 30,000. I don't have nearly enough. Do I have enough for workshop? 20,000, sure. Yeah, this gets expensive, by the way. 2 upgrades. I think I put... to get it to 200 and... to get it to 250, and I put 1.5 million blue blocks into it. Idle production is worth it. That's why I'm not getting as much. Contracts. I think it's only worth going for like the 5-hour at most right now. So that only needs 1. Now I saw these, but I don't have the tiers. Also, there's a lot more server space here, but I don't have any more servers, so waste of space in my opinion. I was looking at it, and yeah, I have 1.3. I can definitely get Wave Search today, but I'm hoping that Wave Streaming is done by the end of it so that I can actually do something. I need maximized modules and regions. Now that I have that going, we can get more blocks from probably... I've been doing this. I see I got a little bit here. I can probably beat this. I'm going to go for the max difficulty on this area, and then I'm going to keep progressing down with the highest difficulty on every area. Because I learned by clicking a little tab that it doesn't take your highest level wave on your highest difficulty or whatever. It takes all the highest waves on all difficulties that you've done, and it puts them together for your idle production. So if I beat all of them on a high difficulty, it'll give me really high idle production. And at the rate that it's going to take me to maximize modules, now that it's going to take like 2 million blue blocks per module, it's going to take a while. But if you saw the jump last episode from 0.25 a second on tier 1 producers to 150 on tier 2 producers, if I keep upgrading factory, if I'm doing the same math, that's a 600 times multiplier. So tier 3 producers should generate me like 750,000 a second. Tier 4 producers, which are the next ones after tier 3, should produce me 20 million to 40 million. I mean, no, that's way off. Oh, wait, no, that's around the same area. Yeah, 20 million. Tier 5 would produce, and this is just going off of finite numbers, being that it just gets a 600 something times multiplier every single time you get that tier up. And after I got like the tier 2 producers, I realized, wow, it actually is really worth it to go for the factory. Granted, I did make like 8 of them at me immediately. And the shop does not refresh very fast. Now, if I ever do get stumped, I know that there is a Perfect Tower 2 Discord, and I'm not going to go in there as long as I can, but I will go in there once I, like, get stumped or something, if that happens. And I'll ask around and see if anyone can help me out. Hopefully it doesn't need to happen, but it might. This takes way too long. But once I get wave streaming, hopefully it'll be faster. Wave surge, by the way, skips waves sometimes. That seems really good, but also bad, because if you skip a wave, does that mean you get less enemies, and doesn't that mean you get less blocks? Like, don't you just want as many enemies as possible? Because besides the fact that multi-shot and bounce, like, only can hit a certain amount of targets at a certain chance, it seems like you get kills, you get money from enemies, and just going up waves doesn't really do anything besides make it faster. So I guess if you're like trying to speedrun the game, that'll be useful, but it doesn't seem too good for me, at least. Wave streaming does, though. I mean, it accelerates the rate and spawn rate of all the enemies. I guess actually accelerating the spawn rate of enemies, they'd start to stack up pretty quick and I might die from it. Where's my cursor? There it is. Yeah, this is really easy. Oh, they're not even getting anywhere close to me. Then again, 14 million damage is quite a lot, especially when they have 1 million HP. Also, I found universal enemies. They're insane. They are ridiculously tough to beat. I thought that thing that said, like, universal resistance, I was like, does that just mean resistance to everything? No, it gives you resistance against universal enemies, and if you tap an enemy, a green enemy, nature, come on, brown enemy is earth, a red enemy is fire, and a white enemy is neutral. So all the resistance give you resistance against that color, and I didn't understand that. But universal enemies, I don't know what it is about them. Even though I'm doing 15 million damage to most of these enemies, universal enemies, I was doing 100,000, and I was just getting plowed by the bosses. So, don't know what that's about, but it's a thing. They universally suck. The more I look at this tower, the more lame it looks to me now. Come on, wave 92, it's not that much longer. Keep spawning, please. Faster. Can I get this done before the end? I don't think I can. Gems. We don't talk about what I just did. And 14 gems aren't that hard to get anyway. Just military tier up. And then have your gems invisibly disappear. From nothing. For no reason at all. Is there more enemies per wave? Because at the very beginning there was only 4 enemies per wave. And now there's like 4 enemies per wave from each side. Now there's like 10. Fire burst. That is good. Wait, does this just says outgoing fire damage? This is just good. Also, fire attack. Now that's a lot of damage. Now that is a lot of... Wait. That should equal up to, a lot. Also, I upgraded my blueprint so I can have a lot of stuff in now. So I've just kind of been, you know, upgrading and putting stuff in that just I have because nature burst, why not? Light burst because I can. I have wave resources because if I don't, that is just, I'm just wasting resources. Sure, whatever. Water attack. What? No, I don't want to do there. Do I have it yet? Okay, I have a power plant now. I'm gonna get laboratory too. Sure. Power plant. Yes. Would you like to introduce the power plant? Yes. Welcome to the power plant. This magnificent building allows you to speed up all your other buildings. Oh. This is your current power. You need as much as possible in order to boost your town buildings efficiently. This area is the power grid. You can place components in order to produce power. Some components require certain types of resources in order to produce them. To sell components, simply right-click them. Components will automatically emit resources to neighboring components that accept them. No conveyor belts or inserters needed. Pipes can be used to spread fluids and gases across multiple components. This list shows available power components as well as what they produce, fabricate, and generate. Unlock new components. Unlock new components. That is worded wrong. Unlock new components. Visit the technology section. Higher tier components require higher tier power plant tiers. That is worded horribly. Now we'll get to the most intriguing part, the boost. In this section, you can select which buildings you want to boost, if you prefer a longer or a stronger boost. At the bottom, you can select how much of your current power you want to spend for the currently selected boosts. More power equals more boosts, or just remember that, or better boosts. In this tab, you can unlock new power components. Some components can even be upgraded. Just click their icon and open up a mini tech tree for a particular component. Well, that should be everything. Details to all mechanics can be helped in the help section. More components have pretty straightforward behavior. Good luck powering up your town. Okay, so how many can I get? Okay, sure. Water pump. Okay. Is there anything else here? Yellow battery. Okay. Is that it? Provides infinite water. Sure. Steam turbine, coal chest, and coal boiler. Provides infinite water. 1,000 gas or liquid a tick. Provides a lot of coal. Sure. Why not? Coal burner. Provide... Wait. 4 kilogram coal, 100 liter water to 30 liter steam. 10 liter steam to 30 power. I think I understand how this works. Wait. I think I understand how this works. So you go like this. And then... Fluid pipe. Oh. Sure. How do I get coal to it? Oh, wait, that's right. It said something about it doesn't matter. I screwed this up. Sell components, left click. Yep. Sell components, left click. I can't buy that again, so I'll just wait a sec. Buy it. So it'll automatically provide it. Do I get power? Provides 25,000 kilograms of coal. 2,500 kilograms of coal. No, you don't. Infinite water. Okay. Water. That's confusing, but sure. You know what? Whatever. Steam to power. So if you don't need it, it should just be like that. Yep, I'm generating power. So, water, coal, steam thing, power. What does battery do? Power capacity. I said that horribly. So you use the power here in boosts. What does this do? Maybe I don't mess with those. It was at 10, so leave it at 10. Construction firm boost. What? Wait a minute. Halfway. So if we do this, it'll double the time. No, it won't even double the time. If we do this, it'll add 1 minute, but take the boost to nothing. If we do this, it'll give you 7 less minutes to give you 6. Well, mid level just seems good. If I'm thinking about that correctly, then yeah, that seems sortable. Why wouldn't you just leave it in the middle? All. Museum. What? I don't even have a museum or a shipyard. What would boosting the headquarters do? What would boosting the mine? Boosting the factory seems insane. Like, if that's a 50% time boost, wouldn't that increase? But I don't need that right now. Construction firm. You know what? Sure. We'll boost construction firm. If it does what I think it does nothing right now. Trading post. It does nothing. That is going... Is that going faster? Let me just bring up a clock quickly. Hello? Clock? Thank you. Come on. Oh, that is going much faster. Okay. Well, that's that figured out. Boosting this just makes this stuff go faster. But what would boosting the headquarters do? Software. Yup. That makes sense. What do we want to do now? What is... Oh, laboratory. Hey, would you like to introduce... Well, we're getting a... No gameplay today, guys. You're listening to tutorials. That's it. Yes. This is a laboratory. Building supply module. Generic boosts. Experiments. Unique requirements. Goals and rewards. This is the main screen of an experiment. Here you have to perform a specific task in order to achieve a certain goal. In this section, you have to see all your goals. To reach an experiment, claiming them will provide you rewards and global boosts. That seems good. Now we get to the part I like most. Whenever you progress far enough in an experiment, you can perform a soft reset in order to amplify certain values. Soft resetting an experiment is called prestiging. For each time you prestige, you'll get an upgrade point, which you can invest in a bonus for that specific experiment. To check the requirements for prestiging, simply hover over the current prestige number of your experiment. Oh, there is a way to get rid of the downsides of prestiging so you don't have to start all over again. Check the exotic skills. That should be everything. Remove the negative prestige effects of the fire, water, nature, and experimental. Removes the of electricity, darkness, light, and air. Resetting prestige. Neutral, universal, gem, and exotic Wait. Gems. Wait, it said gems, right? Gems and exotic experiments. It said it gave me boosts. Is this how you get gems? I think I need to upgrade it. I think I know how to get gems now. What is this? 1 per tick. What did I just buy? Insulators lost 100% per minute. Tick. 10 seconds. Wait a minute. I know what this is. This is incremental, isn't it? Well, I know what this kind of stuff is. So, I know what this is. You have tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get this, it makes this faster. You get this, you lose less of this per minute. You get more of these, you get more of this per minute. If you buy this, you get this. If you buy this, you get this, and you get more of this. Here. If that's the case, this is where the incremental part of the game comes in. If this is the only incremental part of the game, that is sad. Because I was thinking the whole game was going to be this big incremental thing. If this is what I think it is, then this is the only incremental part of the game. But if that's the case, there is a lot here. What is this? Goals. Prestige upgrades. Expand. What? What is going on? Expand. Sure, whatever. 50? 3 out of 50? 60? 70? Okay. Sure. take my resources, I guess. I don't know what this will accomplish. 500, a million, 10,000, 50,000. If you're wondering how I know what this is something that I saw a picture of. This is one of the things, and I just understood what it was. In the Steam community tab, I scrolled down and I saw this thing, and it said, like, heat out of a million, or I think it said, like, something out of, like, 10 billion. I think it was, like, 30 million out of 10 billion degrees, and it showed heat insulators, and it said tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this guy had, like, 2 of these, but had, like, 100 here, but this here said, like, 50. This said, like, 20, and he had, like, 2,000, 25,000, and this said, like, 100. This said, like, 500, and, like, a million or something. And I saw this was going down, so I'm pretty sure this is incremental. If I'm understanding this correctly, this is the incremental part of the game. That's kind of disappointing, considering I thought the whole game was going to be like that. Oh, trading post. More tutorials, guys. 13. Welcome to the trading post. Your goal is to get as many crates as possible. This is your current amount of crates. To get more of them, trade resources using the offers above. These are your current offers. The icons on the left describe the type of exchanged resource, while the multiplier at the center defines if you get more or less than the default amount of crates from this trade. Per default, you will get X 0.2 crates from a trade where X represents the total worth in a town resource of the output of the input resource spent. Example, trading 200 construction from resources would result in about 6 crates, since 200 are worth 8,000. And 8,000... Oh, wait, 8,000... would that be squared divided by 5 equals plus 6? That kind of makes sense, because you're multiplying it by its... you're dividing it by itself times 0.2. So that would equal 6. Okay. I've selected an offer for you. Before trading, make sure to adjust the sliders. Remember that you cannot trade less than 10% of your current, or otherwise no one is going to take you seriously. This timer shows you the remaining time until the new trade offer arrives. All previous offers will disappear until you have unlocked a new certain skill that prevents that. This opens up a list of upgrades that gets boosted by your crates. In this area, you see all upgrades provided by the trading post, where you can boost your current amount of crates. To purchase or improve an upgrade, simply click on it. The price for the next upgrade is displayed on the top and increases every time you purchase anything. To reset your upgrades, you can click on the reset button at the top corner once every 12 hours. Then you can redistribute them however you wish. That should be it for now. If you have any further questions, check the help icon down here. So, oh, you can do that. So it wants me to turn these into these. So if I do this, 2,000, this would be like 10,000 or 100,000 white, right? Getting into this, so I'm assuming this is a 1-to-1 ratio. Quick trade 14. Sure. 6,000. Okay. Chill game. We don't need to be going crazy. What is this? Oh no, we're dealing with log. Okay. Wait, factory. Resource production boost. What? Next upgrade, 500. That's not that expensive, right? Because 6,000, I should be easily able to just... Well, that should be plenty, right? That is... Never mind, that is a really expensive resource. But I will be able to get a lot of crates with that. So what I'm going to do, since this is probably a good time to end it off, I am going to do a bunch of this and get some more crates, do some runs, get idle production up. I'm not going to do anything with laboratory because that seems like something that would be very fun to do with you guys. Neither will I do with power plant. I'm not going to touch the power plant at all. I'll wait for you guys to get back. Mine doesn't seem like much. Factory, I don't know if I'll touch very much. Workshop, I'll have to because this, so I'll do this. Workshop, this again. Workshop, back and forth like that. And since these trades come in every so often, I'll do trades. And obviously build stuff. We have 4 buildings to unlock left. That's the museum. Arcade. Statue of Cubos and shipment, right? Wait, no, we have a shipment. Right, that's what this is. No, this is trading post. It said something about shipment, right? Where was that? Producers. Yeah, shipyard. We don't have shipyard yet. Museum, statue of Cubos, or arcade. So those things we're going to get. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know what Cubos is, I don't know if this is hinting to something, but in the first game, once you got to like tier 250 or something like that, maybe it was a lot less than that, but you could military tier up in that game too. And once you got to tier 250 or something around there, you could fight this boss called Cubos, and he had 5 different tiers, and it was like a 20-minute long boss fight, it felt like at times. So does he make a return in the second game? Who knows? But that'll be it for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps out a lot. And yeah, have a great day and peace out.